Happy Earth Day, everyone. It is Earth Day today, and this is a globe. So this is the shape of our world. It is not to scale, which means this is not the size of the world. It's very much smaller than the real world. And this is where we live. And this is the whole world here on this globe. And behind me, this is a map of the world. So if you got that globe and you chopped it down, you cut it in half and you made it 2D and you flattened it out, this is what it would look like. We've got all here, and we've got 7 continents in the world. And this is where we are here, just above London. And we live in England. But some of you might not live in England, so you can find where you live on the map. And this bit here is the sea, and then the bits that are green and brown are the land. So we've got land and we've got sea as well. So for our mindfulness activity today, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think of your favourite places in the world. So close your eyes, thinking of your favourite places. Deep breath in, big breath out. I want you to think of your favourite food on earth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I want you to think of your favourite animal on earth. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out. I want you to think of your favourite person on earth. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out. And I want you to imagine Earth, imagine the globe. Think about all the amazing things that we have here on this earth and things that we need to protect. So breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're doing lots of visualizations today. Lovely, well done everyone. So I hope you've thought about your favourite things here on planet Earth. So I'm going to read you a story today, and it is called Here We Are, Notes for Living on Planet Earth, and it's by Oliver Jeffers and it's published by HarperCollins Children's Books. And it's the most perfect book I could ever have found for Earth Day today. How to find your way whenever you get lost. So this is the pole star, the little dipper and the big dipper, and it says this is north. So you can find north by finding the pole star. And it says, to my son Harland, this book was written in the first 2 months of your life as I tried to make sense of it all for you. These are the things I think you need to know. So again it says, here we are, notes for living on planet Earth. And here is our solar system. And it is one of trillions of solar systems around the world. So we've got the sun, we've got Mercury, Venus, then we've got Earth. This is where we are here on the Earth. And the moon orbits, it goes around the Earth. And then we've got Mars, and then we've got Neptune, then we've got Uranus, then we've got Saturn. Oh, sorry, then we've got Uranus, Saturn, Neptune's down there. And then Pluto used to be in our planets, but now we call it a dwarf planet. And it says here, this is probably not to scale either. It's much bigger than this. And you could think maybe of a cool acronym for how to remember the planet order. So we've got the sun, then we've got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. We're glad you found us, as space is very big. There's us, and then this says 238,855 miles from the Earth to the moon. There is so much to see and do here on Earth, so let's get started with a quick tour. It says Mars, which is the next planet after us, is another 140 million miles away. Wow. The planet is basically made up of 2 parts, land and sea, which we spoke about here, land and sea. It says, first let's talk about the land. It's what we are standing on right now. We know lots about the land. So we've got, it's really hot, that's a volcano. Pointy, cold, bumpy places, flat, dry, hot, wet. Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a bit about the sea, but we'll talk some more about that once you've learned to swim. And this is an iceberg, which is frozen water. And then the sea goes nearly 7 miles down deep, we think. We're not so sure. Got all these amazing creatures we have in our sea. There is also the sky, though that can get pretty complicated. So it says we spin around the sun, the moon spins around us, then there's outer space, then it says stratus thingy, and then it says air we breathe, snow, frozen, rainbows, rain, clouds. Sometimes the sky is blue, sometimes it's not. They've got storm clouds and lightning. This is our atmosphere. The Milky Way, which is billions of other stars and planets. Constellations, which are patterns of stars. Other planets, stars, which are burning balls of gas very far away that you can see at night, unless it's raining. Okay, moving on. On our planet, there are people. One people is a person. You are a person, you have a body. You have a head, a brain for thinking, arms, a heart to pump your blood, a belly, lungs to breathe air, legs, bones to hold it all together. Look after it, as most of it doesn't grow back. But there are things here that grow back, and it says nails and hair. The most important things for people to remember are to eat, drink, and stay warm. People come in many shapes, sizes, and colours. We may all look different, act different, and sound different, but don't be fooled. We are all people. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes, sizes, and colours. They can't speak, though that's no reason not to be nice to them. They're huge. Loads of different colours animals have. They're beautiful. You may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is filled with questions. But be patient. You'll learn how to use the words soon enough. It's to a baby, this book. Generally how it works is that when the sun is out, it's daytime and we do stuff. Then the rest of the time is night, when it is dark, save for the moon, and we sleep. And then it says please, because the baby looks like it's awake during the night. I'm sure lots of parents know what that feels like. Things can sometimes move slowly here on Earth. In this picture, I think they're doing really good social distancing as well. Looks beautiful there. More often though, they move quickly, so use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. So these busy streets here. People blowing trumpets out of the window. Though we have come a long way, we haven't quite worked everything out. So there is plenty for you to do. You will figure lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone else. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us here. There are 7,327,450,667 and counting. That is a lot of people. So be kind. There is enough for everyone. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it, as it's all we've got. Now, if you need to know anything else, just ask. I won't be far away. And when I'm not around, you can always ask someone else. You're never alone on Earth. And I've got a quote here from an astronaut, and it says, "Looking back and seeing your planet as a planet is just an amazing feeling. It's a totally different perspective, and it makes you really appreciate actually how fragile our existence is." And then the author's dad has said, "There are only 3 words you need to live by, son: respect, consideration, and tolerance." Now, what an amazing book for our Earth Day. And it says here, Southern Cross, pointers, Southern Celestial Pole, and then this is South. So that's how you find South. And it says again, how to find your way whenever you get lost. So what a brilliant book. And I think this page is very important. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it, as it's all we've got. So today for your activity, that is exactly what you're going to do. You are going to find 1, 2, 3, however many things you think to make the Earth more eco-friendly. I know lots of people are thinking about saving water. So I know when people brush their teeth, sometimes they leave the tap running. But actually, if you turn the tap off, that will save a lot of water. And recycling and stuff like that. So have a look. Think about some things that you want to do to make the Earth even better. And you can even think of your own acronym for the planets so that they go in order. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing Earth Day. I'll be back tomorrow.